Hey guys, it's Charlie and I'm here today to talk to you about preparing for uni. Now, I know preparing for uni can be a really stressful experience, having gone through it myself last year. So today I wanted to help you a little bit by giving you maybe some tips and tricks to get you started. Now, if you're going to move into halls like I did, there's a good chance you'll be moving in with people that you've never met before. And I know that's a really strange thing to do. There's a good chance you'll be moving into Canterbury Christ Church University's halls of residence. And each halls of residence has its own Facebook page, generally. It would be really useful to go and see that page, and you'll find out that when you get your flat number, and room number, people will start posting theirs on the page. What I did was that I went through it trying to find people who were in the same flat as I was, and then commented saying I'm in this room, and then added those people as a friend, and it ended up I met all 5 of my other roommates on Facebook before I met them in real life, and we started a group chat. So by adding these people on Facebook, I think it's great because it means you get to, ask a couple questions. So what are you studying? What kind of music do you like? Things like that, and you might find that you have things in common. And don't be afraid to add them to your friends or to speak to them or anything like that, because remember that most people are going to be in the same boat that you are, not knowing anyone, moving into this place that they've potentially never been to before. So don't be afraid to ask. Now, I also thought I would tell you a bit about what I feel is essential to bring to uni. This is going to be a very short list of what to bring, but you can find a really long one on just by typing into Google, what should I bring to uni? And they come up with some really nice, useful lists, which is what I actually used to decide what to buy, what to bring. But what I am going to tell you now is what I couldn't have survived uni without. The first thing that I couldn't have survived uni without is a laptop. Now, I don't actually take my notes on a laptop, but every assignment that I've had due has been due electronically on what you'll find out is Turnitin. And all the information about every course is on Blackboard, which you'll also learn to use. It's really not that complicated, and you're shown how to use it. It's really not a big deal. Also essential for me personally is to take notes and things like that is a pen and paper. Now, most people that I know actually take notes on pen and paper, not laptops, which I thought it was going to be the other way around. I know a couple of people that use their laptops in lectures, but personally I just feel better jotting it down with a pen. Obviously this is very personal, it's whatever's best for you. Another thing I think you should bring, which is, you're going to say, really basic if you already have one, and that's a mobile phone. I feel like it's something really essential to have, especially if you're going to go out at night or something. It's a good place to save, so taxi numbers, emergency numbers, put one of your flatmates on speed dial, something like that, just in case there's any problems. It's something really useful to have, which is obvious probably to you. I don't know why I'm even saying it. Something you're told to bring, and just in case you haven't been told to bring it, I'm going to say it anyway, is all your important papers. So from your birth certificate to proof of address, so something like a bank statement or a phone bill or a bill or something, just to show where you live, things like that, always useful. Your medical book, if that's what they call it. And of course, if you're planning to get a job when you go to uni, bring lots of CVs to hand out to shops and things, or anywhere you're going to apply. Now, this last one is very personal and not for everyone, but personally I couldn't live without my photos. And I know that all my flatmates that I lived with last year, granted we were all girls, which maybe makes a difference, I don't know. We had a pinboard in our flat in each of our rooms, so it meant that we all had all our photos on our wall, and I think it just helps to kind of keep that connection to home, because obviously it's very hard moving away from home if you haven't already. I don't know, maybe you don't want to bring your photo, maybe you're not a photo person. I know a lot of people who aren't, but I am, and personally I bring photos everywhere. And one last pointer that I do have for you is don't hesitate to ask questions. Honestly, don't. So we have this facility at Canterbury Christ Church, which is the iZone. The iZone is my point of reference for anything. So whenever I have a question, it's really quick, you just send a quick email to them and they're so helpful. They come back to you within the next working day and they can point you in the right direction. And another thing to remember is that there are no silly or stupid questions. Don't hesitate to ask questions. I can't stress that enough. So that's all I have for you today, and I hope this video helped at least a couple of you in some way or another, that you found my tips useful, and I look forward to seeing you around Canterbury Christ Church University. Bye guys!